I was just looking at the incentives of each and every nation. Yeah. See, they're giving money to businesses, right, that install green technology. The question is, are you getting the most electricity for the incentives that you're paying? Yeah. Now, my thought is, yes, that I'm being obstructed from competing, yes, for all the incentives of the taxation of the populations, which, well, I could say, well, you're going to put windmills in the ocean. Yes. And you happen to be an island nation that is surrounded with salt water. Right. And it's going to cost you X number of millions of dollars. Right. To put those in there. And the individuals that are selling it to you, well, they're sure that you'll produce electricity. The question is there a competition for the amount of electricity that is being produced for the incentives that are being paid? Now, let's say I was to compete. Shut up! Okay. Let's say, okay, I was to compete. I said, well, you tell me how much these windmills are producing that you're putting in the ocean. Yes. I install a steam generator, yes, on the land, and I pump the salt water into the steam generator. Yes. I use an HHO gas desalinator. Yes, he does. I heat that water up to approximately 3,000 degrees, and that steam converts to fresh water. Yes. And I will give you the fresh water and the electricity in exchange for the incentive of building that steam generator. Now, I charge 100% above the actual cost of the raw materials and the installation cost. Once I build it, yes, it's yours. But I have to mark in a little bit of profitability for myself. Yes, he does. I think 100% markup is fair for each and every nation of the world. Yes, he does. Now, the thing is, I get the salt at that temperature because I want the salt. Yes. Now, you agreed that you wanted the electricity, isn't that right? Yes. And I gave to you as a bonus, yes, you did, the fresh water that is generated that you can add to your municipal water supplies. He's so nice. Now, there's this thought. Why would I want high temperature desalinated salts at 3,000 degrees? Well, yesterday I designed the world's fastest computer chip called a semiconductor. Yes, he did. Now I take all that salt, and for every cell phone in the world, yes, I introduce a new type of microchip, yes, that is not resistant to electricity. It conducts electricity. Oh, and you remember all that radiation, poop, that at those temperatures is not radioactive. Yes, it does. I can increase the actual speed, yes, of the microprocessor, yeah, in the microchip, yes, so that there are cell phone manufacturers that would like to buy my chip. Boo! Now, a lot of times, okay, I know it sounds stupid. I'm giving you a good deal, yes. I'm marking it up 100% of actual installation costs, inclusive of all the materials necessary to build a steam generator. I'm giving you as an added bonus the fresh water. Yes. Mm. And you're giving me the incentives that you've been paying these green technology companies, yes, to install their solar panels and their windmills in the ocean. Now, there's this possibility, yes, that I can make more money from the desalinated salt, yes, than I could from the electricity. Now, yeah, it's possible. Now, let's say I looked at the incentives of each and every nation of the world. Yes, that would say, well, we're going to compete for the incentives. Yes, we're going to consider some other green technologies because my technology is the greenest. Yes, it is. It produces fresh water, which electricity, yeah, and it produces salt. Now, as a condition, okay, of accepting your incentives, because I'm sure you're going to want my technology. Yes, he is. I think that I can produce more electricity for you, the nation, than what you're receiving for the incentives that you're paying. Oh, now this idea of making semiconductor chips, yes, yes, yes. Having thought about it all night, I think there are a lot of chips in a lot of cell phones. Yes, laptop computers. Yes, tablet PCs. Poop. In fact, you who we know everything. I think that when I'm able to actually get the laws enforced, because we're going to talk about incentivizing the enforcement of the fucking laws. There is a good probability that I'll make $1 trillion off the salt that is desalinated from every nation that pays me an incentive, yes, to purchase my green